EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour bring you the best young talent in the world of golf. Today from Mesquite, Nevada, it's live final round coverage of the Desert Championship. Well, we have already seen 3 scintillating, sometimes spectacular rounds of golf. By the time twilight comes calling later today, we will have a champion as we check the Sunday leaderboard. Our leader is indeed our featured golfer. It has been a textbook performance to this point.
The final round is upon us, guys.
I'll tell you what, that swing absolutely perfect and a good result as well. Well, as a young professional, it is a process. You're contending, you're leading a tournament, then you're sleeping on a lead, and ultimately you hope winning that event. Noda, you've been there. What is it like?
It's a difficult process to put yourself into. Learning how to be in contention is an essential part of the professional game, but learning how to close these events out and put yourself in the winner's circle, well, that's the last piece to the puzzle.
Terrific golf shot, and now that for an easy birdie. Okay, a well-played hole there. It is birdie to kick off the round. And that's going to move him to 27 under par. Here at the par 4, 445-yard second hole. Severe dogleg to the left. What's the best play here, Frank?
That tee shot, Rich, is so intimidating, so you don't necessarily have to hit driver. Club decision is probably going to be important here, because if you hit driver, you've got to take it down over that left side, all over the canyon area. So if you hit 3-wood, you can play a slightly more conservative tee shot, but it is going to leave you a longer second shot to a green that's well protected on the right side by bunkers. But really, you know, if the wind's not blowing, this is a really good, fun hole to play. Look at the vistas.
And this round starting off strong after the birdie at the first. This in the fairway at number 2. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
It's 138 yards to the flag, and that wind, it's coming from right to left, so you might need to start this a little bit to the right-hand side.
And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
This will require the full attention. A huge swing left to right on this putt. Just trying to get it in there close. Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt. That finished off for par here with the second. And that's going to keep this large lead right where it is. This par 3 third here at Wolf Creek is a good one, 227 yards, and it's uphill. Onward to the first par 3 here at Wolf Creek, 227-yard third, uphill, so it plays a lot longer than the yardage indicates. Better to be long here than short. Didn't trust the read there, and that's going to cost him. That one in for a bogey here at the third. Unfortunately, with a big lead already, very little damage done. Coming now to the 383-yard par 4 fourth, severe dog leg right. Fairway wood or hybrid off the tee might be the play here. Just make sure you avoid the series of bunkers on the right. Driving's been sensational all week, and here's another one that's going to set up nicely in the fairway. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Nota Begay the third.
He's got 113 yards to carry onto the green, 101 to the hole, ball on a slight upslope, which should send it just a little bit higher in flight.
In golf, you know, you've heard the term mulligan. You'd love that, a do-over there, wouldn't you? I mean, that's just, that's very poor from that range.
Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and he'll remain well in control of this tournament. How about this hole, Frank? Par 5, fifth.
If you stand on this tee for the first time, you've got virtually no idea where you've got to aim. Do you aim it left of those bunkers? Do you aim it over the sort of the canyon? Really, the answer is how far do you hit it, because that is going to determine the line that you hit it on. Avoid the water, that little stream, but you can always have a drink on the way if you want to, I guess. Second shot plays uphill, but this is a relatively short par 5, so very reachable. But you've got to see, you've got to flight that second shot. You want to make sure that ball's coming in nice and high to this green that's perched up. Errant tee shot here, Rich, but going to have to muscle this one out of the rough. Impressive to get the power on that second shot into the par 5 and comfortably get it up here by the green. I know it's in that green side bunker, but that is very doable.
Oh, that is a good bunker play right there. Just a few feet left for a 4. Not much left here for birdie. Yes, a good read. It's a birdie here at 5. Will certainly help the cause. Frank, standing on the 6th tee and looking out at this golf course, I can't help but think that if you hit it offline here, you're going to be playing golf with the billy goats.
Yeah, you might actually turn into a billy goat come the end of the day, that's for sure. The huge elevation changes once again are apparent here at the 6th. Tis a dogleg to the right, not really a driver unless you want to sort of bring that creek into play or that little stream that cuts across. Second shot, a little bit uphill. Those bunkers are really where you shouldn't go, we all know that. And this green is anything other than flat. A fun looking hole too, and a fun hole to play.
Oh, that was a beautiful golf swing right there. Everything working in harmony and a great result in the fairway. So not a whole lot left to go here as he'll set up his second for this par 4. Well, too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out so hot.
Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. Okay, it's a bogey here at number 6. And it'll wind up a rare drop shot. Frank, a very short par 4 here at the 7th, but not one you're going to try to hit off the tee?
No, unless you can fly the ball sort of 300 yards on the nose and stop it within sort of 5 or 6 yards, it's really too risky. This green is not very deep, just sort of 10 or 15 yards in depth. It's just a layup hole, but layup hole it simply doesn't mean grab a club and hit it down the fairway. The best way to play it is to try and hit the ball right on the number. And what I mean by number, I mean the full shot yardage for your second shot, even if that only is a sand iron. Bogey at the last and found the rough here. It's going to be a little bit of a shock on the momentum because it's going in the wrong direction. This is why so many players today favour distance. Good tee shot down there, nice and close to the green. Even though it's coming out of the rough, excellent chance for a birdie.
Yes, runs that one right in. It's a birdie here at the 7th. And he will definitely not say no to that. We arrive now at the beautiful but treacherous par 3 8th, another one of Wolf Creek's signature holes, playing a stout 248 yards with a creek that wraps around the green from front to back. Important to hit your mark here. Yeah, that one came in a little hot. It's safely on, but it'll be a long look coming up. He's hoping here to at least get this to tap-in range, but it is for birdie. That one just lacking a little bit of pace, but not bad at all from there. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he's going to maintain that substantial lead. This is a good one to close out the front side. 390 yards, a par 4. Yeah, you can hit the big one and just air it out. Stepping up to the shot here at the 9th, it's a par 4, 390 yards.
It is anything other than straight off the tee because of all these sort of undulations and curvature on the fairway. You'd think well bunkered, but the last bunker on the right side there, longer hitters, they can nearly fly that, just over 300 yards. Either that, shorter hitter, just play to that fat area of the green. That'll be sort of some, 270 yards. That will take all the water out of play into a green that slopes back at you. So very good chance, even with a wedge in hand, to get the ball close. A good way to finish the front 9.
Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. So a big drive, and not much needed to carry here for his second. Strong approach shot here at the 9th, and a good opportunity to finish this side with a birdie. Oh, never in doubt. What a great putt that is. It's a birdie here at the 9th, and he'll go out in 34, 2 under par for this front side. The par 4 10th, and Frank, what's the right way to attack this hole?
A little deceiving off the tee here, Rich, because you don't see the full width of the fairway because of the desert down the right side. You do see those bunkers down the left. 280 yards take them completely out of play. And it's a fun green, obviously protected by those bunkers on the left and that little one-pop bunker on the right. But be aware of the contours of this green, and just be aware, too, where they stick the flag. In that front section, then this is certainly a birdie hole.
And that ball absolutely walloped. That is a big drive there. This is where club selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze. Now this, for birdie at 10.
Well, and he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
So that's in for par to start this backside. And pars are fine at this point with this tournament well in hand. Frank, another really rugged hole. This is the par 311th here at Wolf Creek.
Well, Rich, remember that book, Dead Solid Perfect? This is what this hole's all about, because you must hit that tee shot solid. You've got to carry all the trouble in front of you. And remind yourself, too, there's enough green grass down there. Not necessarily green, but green grass around there. A good shot safely on the putting surface here, and this green's not too severe. But this is a fun par 3 just to look at, or even at least experience.
He'll take that, no doubt. That'll be a birdie putt coming up here at 11. 11 feet away. is about ready to walk that in. That looked on target the whole way. So that crushed in for par here at 11. And he's going to stay 28 under par. This is an exciting hole, 560 yards, par 5, 12. There is water down the left side of the fairway and right of the green. If you keep it dry, keep it in play off the tee, but then you absolutely have a chance to get home in 2 and spark some fireworks. Going to work this up that left-hand side. So that sets up a tougher second shot, missing the fairway with the drive, now in the rough. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
A dead-on look here for birdie. That's going to slide by to the left. Good work to get into that position, but couldn't finish it off. That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And he'll remain right where he is. Well, this is all about temptation at 350 yards, this 13th here at Wolf Creek with a dogleg to the right. If you're a long hitter, you're thinking about it. Maybe you're going to cut the dogleg and try to drive the green, but keep in mind, if you miss it to the right, wave goodbye to your golf ball. And that was flirting with disaster the whole way, and it's going to wind up hopping into the bunker. that's how you can take advantage of this course. Big drive, fine bunker shot, and a good look coming up for a 3. Confidently done there. That's in for birdie here at 13. And if he can finish this out, he would claim his 2nd victory on the year. Now to the 14th hole, and Frank, this is probably the best par 4 here at Wolf Creek.
It's certainly the hole that they take the most photographs on, Rich, and you can see why. Great vantage point of the whole golf course. Hole's just sort of littered with bunkers down the left side, so you know where not to go once again. Go to the right side of that. Hole just keeps sort of hooking around that left side. It plays under 450 yards. It's fun. Just sort of draw it a little off the tee, draw it a little into the green, and you'll be fine.
It might be in the rough, but that was absolutely crushed.
Ball above his feet here as he decides how to play his 2nd.
That's a good shot, and more importantly, too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
This will be a 14-foot putt here. Another rolled in there. Birdie's now at 13 and 14. And after a top 5 finish last week, he's looking to go all the way and claim victory here. Now to the par 3 15th hole here at Wolf Creek. Frank, this is the shortest hole on the course.
And their version of a postage stamp type hole, minus the bunkers on the right side. Green
15th.
elevated, falls off as you can see down the left side. Club selection is vital, but it is such a short hole. It's very, very tempting, especially when that flag's on the left side, to still go at it. But you miss this green on the left, and you are going to be considerably lower than the level of this green.
And that one going to wind up smack dab in the middle of the green. A look at birdie here at 15.
Yeah, and it's certainly no gimme from this length. It would be a Brucey bonus to find the bottom of the cup. Main consideration has to be about pace.
Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. He'll remain 30 under par. Now to the 16th hole as we get set for the finishing stretch. And Frank, what's the best way to play this relatively short par 4?
Somehow you've got to straighten the hole up in your mind's eye, Rich. Just look all the way across that canyon and look like the hole was built straight, because really that's the way it should be played. If you start looking left and turning it into a dog leg, then all of a sudden bad things can happen. So look straight at the green. That's your line. Just try and bisect those 2 fairway bunkers.
That got a fortunate bounce. That'll be just fine.
A good break got him here. Now his 2nd to the par 4. 12 feet still to go. The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. And this is turning into an absolute runaway at the top of the leaderboard. Frank, this is really a cool closing stretch here at Wolf Creek. Short par 3 15th, the short 4 at the 16th, and now the par 5 17th. You can make up some ground in a hurry as you come down the finishing stretch.
You certainly can. A good drive short of the little stream creek that runs across there, and this is doable as a two-shotter. You find the bunkers or trouble off the tee, then obviously you're forced to lay up, leaving that third shot across the water. But really a fun hole if you want to try and take that second shot on.
Showing no signs of a let-up here. This tournament seemingly under control as that's in the fairway here at 17. Now, after the big drive, this a good distance here for a second to the par 5. It's in. It's an albatross. I mean, all day long, every day. Yes, birdies and pars and bogeys, but almost never an albatross. And there it is. Finishing hole here at Wolf Creek is only 307 yards. Frank, where's the trouble here?
Short and to the right of this par 4. Really, there's a multitude of options off this tee. You could hit an iron, you could hit a fairway wood. Even some might try and hit a driver, but you know, that's a little too risky.
Oh, another albatross.
Really a short club off the tee, leaving yourself some area of 100, 70 yards, and you're going to be putting for birdie more often.
And that one not quite able to hang on. It's into the bunker. The tee shot collected here, now a short one for his second. Not an ideal result there. Hoping to maybe get this close. It is on the green, but not where you want to be. Chance now for another birdie.
And this is one where you just kind of got to get it going. There's not much in it at all.
Oh, that is a beauty, in for birdie here at the last. And that will make this a final round, 63, a spectacular round of golf. What a day of golf we saw out there today, Frank. It was a lot of fun.
Wolf Creek is just an amazing experience, Rich. To imagine that they could build a golf course like this, and let alone people could play it and have fun. Every shot's a different experience out there. I doubt you'd ever get another golfing experience anywhere in the world that would come close to this.
Nothing like Wolf Creek Golf Club in Mesquite, Nevada. So for my partner, Frank Nobilo, and all of us here at EA Sports, we say so long from Wolf Creek Golf Club.